Major Hurricane Matthew has just made landfall in Haiti and is tracking towards Cuba and the Bahamas on its way to the US. Matthew is currently a Category 4 hurricane, a major hurricane, but it's got a relatively small wind field. So the small wind field size of Matthew means that wind damage is likely to be less of a factor for the damage in Cuba and Haiti than rainfall. So the rainfall from Matthew actually is quite a large band. Matthew's been very slow moving up until this point, so it's managed to gather a lot of moisture, and as it tracks over land, it will dump this moisture in the form of rainfall. Cuba and Haiti in particular are susceptible to heavy rainfall. They've got steep terrain, and this heavy rainfall can trigger mudslides, landslides, and flooding. Matthew is then going to track through the Bahamas, an area that's got higher insurance penetration, but less steep terrain. But one of the big concerns in the Bahamas, and also in Haiti and Cuba, is storm surge. So Matthew's had a fairly straight linear track this time, which means the water can kind of push up with the storm, and the complex coastline of the Caribbean islands kind of intensifies this. As the storm drives into the coastline, there's nowhere for the water to go but on land. Beyond this time, Matthew could impact the US. So over the past 24 hours, Matthew's track has shifted further to the west and closer to the US and Florida. So Matthew at the moment is currently forecast to track up just offshore of Florida and along the US coastline until it reaches kind of the South Carolina and North Carolina region, where it's currently expected to make landfall as a Category 2 storm. If Matthew continues to shift further west, which is possible, it could make landfall in Florida as a Category 3, so it will be Category 3 storm, a major hurricane, as it passes Florida. So if it does make landfall in Florida, it'll be the first Category 3 or major hurricane to make landfall in the US in the last 11 years, not since Hurricane Wilma made landfall in Florida back in 2005. So this event is obviously of great interest to the market and to the broader community in general.